Jimmy. What's going on?
I'm good. Lily and James are coming tomorrow. My brother-in-law's bringing them.
Yeah, I know. I have about 15 minutes. Let's talk.
Thanks.
So, how are you feeling about this?
I don't know. I'm excited. I finally get to see my kids. And, no, I'm feeling good. I really can't wait. I think we can really have a relationship now.
It's wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Is there something else? Something you're feeling?
Well, I don't know, kind of nervous they're not going to be excited to see me and probably going to do something wrong and maybe they don't even want to see me.
Okay. Well, you know that this is a safe place to share. It's good that you're talking about this. I get the sense that maybe you're a little scared.
Well, I'm kind of, I don't know, annoyed with Bobby. He's my brother-in-law. He's bringing him. And he's going to say stuff about me and, like, the stuff I've done. He always does. And normally I don't care, but he's going to say stuff about how he thinks that it's not right for me to see them alone on my terms. And how he thinks I'm unsafe.
So, you're angry at Bobby and his judgments and how he tries to block you from being with your kids.
Yeah.
What are your feelings about your relationship with your kids?
Well, yeah, I feel guilty. Because the last meeting didn't go so well, and I'm in here doing this instead of out there raising my kids. And I'm missing everything, and I just can't get it right. And that's what my family thinks. My family thinks that fathers should be good. Fathers don't screw up and leave. Fathers don't use. And that's what I did. I screwed up, and I left. And I know that that's on me, and I can handle that, and I can take responsibility for that, but I know I didn't just hurt myself here. I know I hurt my kids. I don't know. I just don't feel anything a lot of the time. Like, I'm numb.
It's so common that we feel numb to our feelings. You're not alone. Alcohol and other drugs do numb our feelings to the point that we feel nothing most of the time. And maybe we never learn the words to express our feelings, or we have trouble understanding the emotions that are going on inside of us. Experiencing feelings must be learned or relearned in treatment.
What do you mean by relearned?
We may have had deep feelings in our past. Then the substance abuse took that away. So we relearn the feelings like we once did and how to let them out safely. Take the answer, I don't know. A counselor asks you how you're doing and you respond with, I don't know. We may really not know the feeling we're having, or we may feel too numb to name what's going on inside, so we just say, I don't know. Or take fine and okay. They aren't feelings. Sometimes we use fine and okay to cover up deeper, more upsetting stuff that we're scared to let out. We may still feel numb and unable to tap into our feeling in the moment. So we say we feel fine when we don't. But that's what we're doing here. We become courageous enough to express what's going on, even if it's confusing or painful or scary to us. You can certainly feel excited and angry, happy and guilty at the same time as you described. You can experience multiple feelings and mixed feelings at once. It can be great to see your children and also really challenging to spend time with them. That's real. So let's talk about who's visiting tomorrow.
Lily and James. She's 4 now, and he's 2.
Now that you're here in treatment and your head is clear, you may notice things about your children that you haven't before. You may hope that your relationship with them will instantly be better. You may even be thinking that your kids have changed just like you were changing here at the Phoenix house. This is all completely understandable, but it may not be accurate. Let's talk about what's really going on for them and how they've been affected by the substance abuse and the ways that they're going to show it during this visit. This may be hard to hear, but here's the gift for you and your kids. As you learn about how they've been affected by your use, their behavior will start to make more sense. You can start to parent them better with this new knowledge instead of becoming angry or impatient or giving up. We'll talk this through together, okay?
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, sure, why not? I never did drugs in front of them. I did that stuff away from them, away from the house. They never saw me use.
Even when kids don't see drugs being used, they know something's off. They can tell by the way adults act around them, hungover, sleeping a lot, irritable, not home, constantly distracted, and making promises they don't keep, and being secretive. Kids pick up on all of this. Since their cognitive abilities aren't fully developed yet due to their age, they use their observations and listening with their gut feelings to understand their family and their surroundings.
Yeah, I know you're right. But I just can't help but feel like I don't really know what I'm doing anymore. I had this map and I knew where I was, and now I'm trying to make it right, but I'm scared.
Okay, let's talk about getting a new map and how everything you've been going through and all the things you're going to face up to when you get out are going to fit into it. There are a couple ways that kids are affected by substance abuse. Think about how these fit for your kids. First, denial. Children will deny that their parent has a drug problem at all costs. They want their family to be wonderful and loving, so they fantasize about the substance abuse not happening, and they'll deny it, that it's in their family. So if you try to explain what you're doing here, it may be too hard for your kids to hear, so they may ignore you. They'll walk away or stop listening. For kids, just like us, denying the substance abuse can be the way to keep pain and discomfort out of sight. Seeing this behavior can be helpful. Really, it tells us how much they can handle if you start to explain what you're doing here.
Yeah, well, I don't want to lie to them, though. I did so much of that when I was using. I don't want to keep doing that to them.
It doesn't mean that you shouldn't be truthful during the visit. You should. Just be brief and simple with what you say about your time here.
Okay.
Kids also believe that the substance abuse in their family is their fault. This is really common. They don't say this, but they feel it inside. They believe that how they act and what they say, whether good or bad, will cause you to use or not.
Yeah, I could see that in their faces, and it's crazy, but that is such a trigger for me.
Remember, they are not controlling your use or your recovery. They need to know this. They need to know that the substance abuse is not their fault and that it's your job to take care of your sobriety. It's great if you could tell them without blaming yourself. We're not about assigning blame. You can say it out loud. It's not your fault that Daddy got sick. I'm getting better now, okay? Short, clear, and to the point. What do you think?
You're right.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not their fault.
It's not their fault.
This is hard to hear. Recovery and sobriety can be hard at times. You're doing great. Let's talk for a few more minutes, okay?
Okay. I don't know. Okay.
Children can also get parentified. That's a fancy way of saying that they take on adult responsibilities like cleaning, cooking, caring for younger children or their parent, that kind of thing when their parent is addicted. Children who are parentified are called mature for their age or know-it-alls by acting like miniature adults when really what they should be doing is playing and being a kid.
Yeah, I see that in Lily. She's my oldest.
What you can do is encourage both of them to have fun during the visits. Read, play with toys, pretend. Lily doesn't have to take care of you. That's your job. What you can do is encourage both of them to have fun during the visits. Read, play with the toys, pretend. Lily and James don't have to take care of you. That's your job. We know that expressing feelings can be hard, right? I mean, they're hard for our kids too, especially when there's uncertainty and changes going on around them. Their feelings can show up during visits in lots of ways. The children may be inconsolable and hard to calm down. They may be angry and have outbursts or be withdrawn and shy. Maybe they'll ignore you or give you the silent treatment. They may be clingy and overexcited. They may also have a tough time saying goodbye with crying or tantruming.
Yeah, I'm worried about that because I'm worried that that's going to get in the way of us feeling the connection.
These are very natural kid responses when there's substance abuse in the family. Young children don't have the ability to talk about their feelings, so they act them out. How do you think Lily and James will act tomorrow?
I don't know. Who knows? I mean, he's so crazy. He's wild one minute and he's crying the next. But I think she's gonna be excited to see me, even though Bob is bringing her. Yeah, I can't wait. But she did get angry at me last time, and she tried to kick me, and then she started hitting her brother.
We can't predict exactly how they'll act. The important thing is to respond wisely to any of these behaviors. First, remember they don't have the words to share their uncomfortable feelings with you.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try, but I cannot stand when Lily starts hitting her brother and making him cry.
Yeah, that's tough. Here's what you can do. Name what you are seeing. Wow, you look really angry. Or, it's real hard to share the toy, isn't it? No opinions, just naming. Distract one or both of the kids when they start fighting. Announce that you're going to start reading a book or begin to play with a new toy. They'll soon follow. Redirect Lily by gently pulling her hand away from James. Hands are for clapping or eating or waving, not for hitting. If there's fighting without physical contact, you can try to ignore it. If kids don't get the mom attention they want, even if it's negative, they'll stop. You can even take 10 seconds before responding. Breathe deeply, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Do that 10 times in a row, then respond.
Yeah, I mean, I know, I definitely gotta keep my cool when I'm with my kids, even if they're going crazy.
The idea is not to scream or hit. That only makes it worse.
Yeah, okay. I gotta get to group, but thanks for this. Are you gonna be here tomorrow, just in case?
Yes, come find me before the visit. In fact, let's check in before and after.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause I think I could be a dad differently now that I'm in here, now that I'm sober.
You can.